Have you ever stopped to think about how you learn? That's metacognition in action. It's about being aware of your own thought processes. Metacognition is like having a bird's-eye view of your own learning. Why is this important? Because when you understand how you learn best, you can study more effectively. Think of it like this. You wouldn't use a hammer to fix a leaky faucet, right? The same goes for studying. Different learning strategies work best for different situations. Metacognition helps you choose the right tools for the job. By understanding metacognition, you unlock your full learning potential. Get ready to become a master of your own learning journey. Let's start with the building blocks of learning cognitive strategies. These are the techniques you use to directly engage with information. Repetition is key. Just like a musician practices scales, repeating information helps solidify it in your memory. Need to remember key dates for your history exam? Write them down multiple times. Summarizing is another powerful tool. Imagine trying to explain a complex concept to a friend. You wouldn't recite the entire textbook, right? You'd condense the information into key points. Visual learners rejoice. Visualization can bring information to life, create mental images, draw diagrams, or use charts to make abstract concepts more concrete. Finally, don't underestimate the power of note-taking. Jotting down key points during lectures or while reading helps you focus and retain information. Remember, these cognitive strategies are your learning foundation. They provide the raw materials for your metacognitive superpowers. Now let's add some rocket fuel to your learning. Metacognitive strategies. These strategies are all about thinking about your thinking. Planning is the first step. Before diving into a subject, take a moment to set goals. What do you want to achieve? Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Next, monitor your progress. As you study, ask yourself, am I understanding this? If not, don't be afraid to adjust your approach. Finally, evaluate your outcomes. After a study session or exam, reflect on what worked well and what didn't. This helps you refine your strategies for next time. Metacognition empowers you to become an active learner. You're not just passively absorbing information, you're consciously directing your learning journey. So, what's the difference between cognitive and metacognitive strategies? Think of it like baking a cake. Cognitive strategies are like the ingredients: flour, sugar, eggs. They're essential for the process, but they don't guarantee a delicious cake. Metacognitive strategies are like the recipe and the baker's skill. They provide the guidance and control needed to combine the ingredients effectively. A skilled baker understands how each ingredient interacts and adjusts the recipe accordingly. Similarly, a successful learner uses metacognitive strategies to optimize their use of cognitive strategies. By combining both, you create a recipe for learning success. Section 5, putting it into practice, real-world applications. Let's see how these strategies play out in real life. Imagine you're preparing for a physics exam. Cognitive strategy: you spend hours memorizing formulas using flashcards, relying on repetition. Metacognitive strategy: you realize that while memorization is helpful, you also need to understand the concepts behind the formulas. You decide to watch videos and work through practice problems to deepen your understanding, monitoring and evaluating your progress. Another example: you're struggling to write an essay. Cognitive strategy: you start writing without a clear plan, essentially taking notes without direction. Metacognitive strategy: you realize that you need to organize your thoughts first. You create an outline and brainstorm ideas before you start writing, effectively planning your approach. By applying both cognitive and metacognitive strategies, you become a more strategic and adaptable learner. Section 6. Study smarter, not harder, metacognitive study tips. Ready to supercharge your study sessions? Here are some practical metacognitive tips. 1. Set realistic goals. Don't try to cram everything in one night. Break down your study material into manageable chunks. 2. Find your ideal learning environment. Some people focus best in quiet libraries, while others prefer background music. Experiment and find what works for you. 3. Take breaks. Your brain needs time to process information. Short breaks can actually improve your focus and retention. 4. Test yourself regularly. Quizzes and practice exams help you identify areas where you need more review. 5. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Everyone learns at their own pace. If you're struggling, reach out to your teachers, classmates, or tutors. Remember, learning is a journey, not a race. By incorporating these metacognitive tips, you'll study smarter, not harder, and achieve greater success. Section 7, the power of a plan goal. Setting for academic success. Imagine launching a rocket without a destination. Chaos, right? Goals are like the navigation system for your academic journey. They give you direction and purpose. Start with the big picture. What do you want to achieve in the long term? Then break it down into smaller, achievable steps. These are your short-term goals. For example, your long-term goal might be to become a doctor. Your short-term goals could include acing your biology exams, volunteering at a local hospital, or shadowing a physician. Remember to make your goals SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Section 8, fueling your success, self-care, and stress management. Even rockets need fuel to soar. In your learning journey, self-care is your fuel. When you're stressed, your brain can't function at its best. Make time for activities that help you relax and recharge: exercise, hobbies, spending time with loved ones. Prioritize sleep. Just like your phone needs to recharge, so does your brain. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Fuel your body with nutritious foods. A healthy diet provides the energy and nutrients your brain needs to function optimally. Remember, taking care of your physical and mental well-being is not selfish. It's essential for academic success. Section 9, the journey to mastery, combining strategies for success. Congratulations, you've embarked on a journey to become a master learner. By combining cognitive and metacognitive strategies, setting clear goals, and prioritizing self-care, you're well on your way to academic success. Remember, learning is a lifelong adventure. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your progress, and never stop exploring the vast universe of knowledge.